So arguments are raging, money is flowing, crypto prices are roller coastering. Facebook has changed its corporate name to Meta. Square has changed its name to Block. Crypto is being advertised on television. There's clearly a gold rush on, and the whole thing is obviously loaded with speculative bubbles. But still, things are going to change.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and on this rather red day, I want to tell you that who you just heard was Joanne Barefoot. She's the CEO and co-founder of the Alliance for Innovation Regulation. It's someone I really admire. She is one of the leading thinkers in this space. She's had a lot of big jobs too. A senior fellow at the Kennedy School of Government at Harvard, managing director at KPMG. She also had 4 years as the deputy controller of the currency. And she also got her start as a staff member on the committee of the Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs. Yeah, I really, I'm just, yeah, I'm fascinated by her knowledge. And she hosted a panel on February 26th. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because it was a very interesting mix of people, including someone from the SEC. That would be Allison Heron Lee. She gave the keynote. That video should be available soon. They had a little bit of technical problems, so they told everyone, and they said that the video is coming. So when it is uploaded, I'm going to share it with you. But you know what? The person that I really thought was most interesting is right here. This is Bharat. Bharat is representing the XRP ledger. I'm going to play just a small portion of his intro. And you know, just to really make it clear, there is Ripple, the company, which is centralized. And then there is the XRP ledger that has the native digital asset of XRP, which is completely independent and separate from Ripple. It is decentralized. So I don't know how many people still on Twitter I see every day getting that confusion, or maybe they're not confused. It's just a matter of intellectual laziness. I don't know. But keep in mind, they are two totally different entities, and there is no question. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They are separate. Okay, let's just have a listen to this portion where Bharat gives a intro to his panel there.
Let me go next to Bharat.
Hi, I'm Bharat. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm here representing an entire blockchain, the blockchain of the XRP ledger. We're here because this is something we all face on a daily basis in this space because we're decentralized. We're all over the world. There are different challenges, different energy sources, different procurement, different use cases.
All right, everybody, let's get into this video. We're going to look at the market. We're also going to watch a rather thought-provoking video from 2015. And I also have a warning about fake stories, and they're being curated with the use of AI. And also, wow, well, look at this. This is an announcement where XRP was chosen by a Swiss bank. So let's take a look. So SBI, they are Ripple's largest outside shareholder, and they announced their financial results. This is ending December for the fiscal year ending March 22nd. Yes, in Japan, the business year ends March 31st. And so you can see in their 95-page presentation on page 58, the announcement was made that Sygnum Bank, which is an investment that SBI made, an undisclosed 7-figure amount, really big partner for SBI. They have presence in Singapore and in Switzerland. They are going to be a digital asset service for the institutional investor, and they're offering XRP, BTC, and Ethereum, as well as a few others, I do believe. So this bank uploaded on their website a February 2022 fact sheet for the institutional investors. So it talks about the XRP ecosystem, the supply model, the key value drivers. It's going to offer this asset management like custody and brokerage, as well as doing tokenization and credit services. And what you need to know is this is the big leagues, everybody. This is the big leagues. So XRP is going to be part of some very large institutional investors' portfolios. It's a really good thing. Right, the market just opened and we're in the middle of still some really red hot inflation. The market is off to a very soft start. It was interesting. They're talking about when we have these geopolitical events, we see a 5 to 8% decrease for lasting around 3 months, and then it gets back to those starting levels. I don't know. I think this is quite different, to be honest. And there is still a rate hike up in the air for March, probably a 25 basis point of an interest rate hike, according to that PIMCO portfolio manager that was on this Yahoo Finance report this morning. So I want to play this 2015 video. It's very interesting, and it just gives us a lot of food for thought.
What's going on here is that the West is leading Ukraine down the primrose path. And the end result is that Ukraine is going to get wrecked. And I believe that the policy that I'm advocating, which is neutralizing Ukraine and then building it up economically and getting it out of the competition between Russia on one side and NATO on the other side, is the best thing that could happen to the Ukrainians. What we're doing is encouraging the Ukrainians to play tough with the Russians. We're encouraging the Ukrainians to think that they will ultimately become part of the West, because we will ultimately defeat Putin and we will ultimately get our way. Time is on our side. And of course, the Ukrainians are playing along with this. And the Ukrainians are almost completely unwilling to compromise with the Russians and instead want to pursue a hardline policy. Well, as I said to you before, if they do that, the end result is that their country is going to be wrecked. And what we're doing is, in effect, encouraging that outcome. I think it would make much more sense for us to work to create a neutral Ukraine. It would be in our interest to bury this crisis as quickly as possible. It certainly would be in Russia's interest to do so. And most importantly, it would be in Ukraine's interest to put an end to the crisis.
So that was John Mersheimer. He's an American political scientist and international relations scholar. Belongs to the Realist School and a professor at the University of Chicago right now. And yes, of course, he has controversial views. But my point is that this current problem was brewing for a very long time. And now what we've got going on, and I just want to do a little warning to everybody that when you are looking at the news and looking at any images, I want you to really, really, really be careful and understand that you could be seeing propaganda that has been generated with the use of AI. It is really what's being done now, and it's being done across the board in all countries. From governments to military, and what they do is they look at the trends that are going on social media, and then they create images or videos or make pathways to articles to be written so that it shapes the way people think. And so I just want everyone to just really be careful when they're looking at something. Look at it with a very skeptical eye. Just don't be fooled out there, because I think there's going to be a lot of fake news. I want to show you a little bit of news that is not fake. This is my friend Leah, and I'll tell you what, she is just brutal. She gave Peter Schiff, who is a gold bug, some rapid fire. Have a listen.
But you've been saying the price is going to crash for, years now. I follow you on Twitter. I've been seeing what you've been saying. And I mean, if you look at the last 5 years, gold is actually up only around 39%. It's not really done anything. Whereas Bitcoin is up 3,200%. Perhaps we live in this highly new era and a new time where my generation, millennials, actually do see value in something which is digital rather than something which is tangible. You said Bitcoin isn't really doing anything right now. Bitcoin is actually saving people's lives. People are fleeing war-torn Ukraine. They're actually leaving to go to Poland. Are they taking their gold bullion bars? Absolutely not. And even if they did get to the border, people are absolutely corrupt. If they get to the border, authorities could say, "Sorry, can I have one of those gold bullion bars?" and only let you in that case. So you don't really want to be snuggling up with your Bitcoin. Nobody wants to know that you own Bitcoin. That's the fundamental value. You can flee tyranny, and right now you can flee, lockdowns. You can flee vaccine mandates. Whatever it is, your government is throwing at you, you can flee that with the keys in your head. Nobody needs to know what you own, and I certainly will not be fleeing any kind of dangerous tyrannical government with gold billion bars.
Oh man, I don't think I ever want to go to the mat with her. And you know what? Look at this. The market has turned green. We've got Bitcoin over 40,000. Wow, it's amazing it's amazing the volatility in this space. All right, everybody, let's jump to the fly. I found something really fun if you come to Tokyo. It is called Samurai Pick. They're in Shibuya, and what you do is you visit their location. They will put you in front of that infamous green screen, and with their Photoshop skills, they'll turn you into a real samurai in the middle of battle. Look at this. This one is really good. This one is fantastic. I just love their work. And the favorite one of all is the one on horseback. So the packages start at about $150 and go on up, but you get multiple picks in each package. And I'll put a link to it in the description below. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.